Hey guys, get ready for an awesome lesson on homophones. What is a homophone? Well, you're about to find out. It deals with pronunciation, so let's go. Hey guys, it's the Naked Teacher here, reporting live from Novosibirsk and broadcasting throughout the world. What's up guys? Got a new lesson for you today. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's also going to deal with pronunciation. I know a lot of you want to work on your pronunciation, so I think the vast majority of my videos will be based on American pronunciation. Being born and raised in New York for about 26 years before I ever left New York, I'm 31 now, but I lived there for 26 years straight, and I grew up in like 4 different neighborhoods. The first 2 neighborhoods were mostly black, but we had people who spoke normal New York slang, and we had people who spoke Caribbean slang. I never learned any of that. The third neighborhood I lived in was a little more diverse, but it's still mostly black. But the fourth neighborhood I moved to when I was maybe 12 years old was extremely diverse. We had everybody. We had blacks, we had Italian whites, we had Russian whites, we had everybody, like Hispanics, everybody in this one neighborhood. And that's when I learned that there's so many different dialects, there's so many different accents, there's so many different types of slang. And I learned to mimic the ones I like and not to mimic the ones I like, the ones that were acceptable and the ones that weren't acceptable. So I'm pretty diverse with my New York English speaking, okay? So let's get to it. Today we're going to focus on homophones. Yes, homophone. What is a homophone? Well, a homophone is 2 or more words that sound alike, that sound the same. I'm sorry, not sound alike, but sound the same, exactly the same. 2 or more words that sound the same, but have different meanings. Different meanings. They sound the same, but have different meanings. I'm a homophone. I just realized I'm a homophone. I am. I don't like boys, but I'm a homophone. Look, I'll prove it. I'm actually not joking. This is my real name. In New York, your real name, or actually in America, your real name is known as your government name. So my government name is Phil. And Phil is a homophone. Let me stop playing. Phil is a homophone of another word. Do you know a word that is a homophone to Phil in English? Do you know how to spell it? Well, that word is Phil. They are both homophones of each other. Phil, as in my name, and then you have Phil as the verb, like to fill. So over here I have a cup. And let's say if I want to drink something, I would have to pour water in here and fill it to about here. I will fill it to about here, stop, then I would drink it, okay? That's to fill. And fill could also mean to like, to put it all the way to the top, to completely put liquid in it all the way to the top. But you can Google fill, it's okay. But they're homophones of each other. But in Russia, where I'm living now, you would think my name was a homophone with this, feel. It's not a homophone of feel. It is not. Phil, feel. So this is how they say my name in Russia. So if I do something bad, I know I'm going to hear, feel, stop the делаешь, feel. I know I'm going to hear feel, you know? But if now I'm at home or something, if I did something bad and a girl didn't like, she'll say, Phil, what the fuck you doing, Phil? I'm like, damn, you sound like a dude. But she'd be like, Phil, what the fuck, you know? So Phil and feel, okay? Very, very different. Feel is not a homophone of Phil, okay? So let's get to it. First thing I want you guys to understand is that when we see if you guys can see if these are homophones or not, we're going to test them individually, and we're also going to test them in a sentence. Because some words, when they're pronounced individually, they sound different from when they're pronounced in a sentence, okay? And I'm going to explain it as we go. So let's first start here. Individually, this word. If I were to say this word, then say this word, would they sound the same? Or would they be pronounced differently? Are they homophones of each other or not? What do you think? We're starting right here at the yellow. What do you think? Well, I'm going to give you the answer. Individually, they are absolutely homophones. Yes. It's your and your. Your and your. But how about when we use them in sentences? Does it change? Does it change anything? What do you think? Well, you're about to find out right now. Right now. It's still, I like your hair. I think you're an idiot. They're exactly the same, whether in a sentence or individually. Now, any word can be stressed. Any word can be stressed. So if I'm arguing with someone, I can say, that's your bag. My bag is in the other room. That is your bag. Or I can even say, you're an idiot. Don't call me a bad name because you're an idiot. They're still pronounced exactly the same. It's your and your, no difference. The naked teacher says there's no difference in the pronunciation of these two words in American English. If someone is actually teaching you that there's some important difference, I highly doubt they've ever been to America before. I highly doubt it. You understand? They're the same. Okay, just watch like the TV show Friends or something. You know, it's a very popular American TV show. You know, the English they use is very acceptable. They don't differentiate with your and your. Okay. Now next one. Let's go to the pink. I have two pinks. Do I have another color over there? Hold on. Let me get another color. All right. Sorry guys. Don't be mad. I have to get another color. All right. There we go. Okay. What about this? Individually, are they the same or are they different? Are they homophones or are they not homophones? Okay? Well, I'm going to give you the answer. Maybe, before I give you the answer, maybe these two are homophones of each other. Maybe these two are. Maybe these two are. Maybe none of them are. Maybe all of them are homophones with each other. All three of them. What do you guys think? Well, I'm going to give you the answer right now. They are all homophones of each other. They're all pronounced exactly the same. Exactly the same. All right? You have there, you have there, you have there. There's no difference. The naked teacher says there's no difference. They're all the same. Now, how about in sentences? Because remember, like I told you, some words, when they're used in sentences, their pronunciation changes. What about in sentences? Well, with these three, they're all exactly the same again. They're the same. They're the same. I'll make example sentences. I want to go over there and eat something. I think their cat peed on my leg. Why that? But I think their dog peed on my leg. Whatever. I think they're stupid because they're very rude to us. Same thing. There. Doesn't change. There's no there, and there. No, you got to understand, American English, when it comes to pronunciation, is very, very lazy. You know, we're very lazy with pronunciation. Right now, I'm not teaching slang or anything like that. No ebonics. This is just normal American English. They're all the same. The naked teacher says they're all the same. Trust me, if someone's telling you it's different, I doubt they've ever been to America. They're the same. They're all the same. Don't waste your time on trying to pronounce these differently. There. No, there. It's the same, okay? Next ones. What about these three right here? Where the green is. Okay? You have this, and this. Now maybe these two are now first, we're doing individually. Red marker, individually. Maybe these two are, or these two are, or these three are. None of them are. All of them are. What do you think? Well, I'm going to tell you. Individually, they're all the same. 2, 2, 2. So if you're reading them one by one, it's like, I know this word. That's 2, and that's 2. Exactly the same individually. Now let's get to using them in a sentence. Are they the same? Maybe these two are. These two, all of them, none of them. What do you believe is true? Well, I'll tell you. They are all completely different. They are all completely different when used in sentences. Completely different. And I mean completely. Let's get to it. I'll give you some example sentences. Now, T-O gets the schwa sound. If you don't know what the schwa sound is, I made a video on it. You can check it on my channel. But T-O, too, becomes T. For example, I want to go to my mother's house. I want to go to my mother's house. So it's pronounced much quicker, and it's not pronounced strongly at all. No stress. Just, I want to go to my mother's house. 2 is usually stressed like a mother. It's stress. So I too like those things. Me too. Hell yeah, I too do those things. Then you have 2, which is usually used normally. I have 2 hats over there. There's 2 ties, 2 socks, 2 pairs of underwear, 2 slippers on the floor, on the ground. 2. So it's usually two. That's typically the differences. So in a sentence, they are not homophones. They are all different. See, you thought it's going to be the same, but it wasn't the same. Sometimes it changed. You know what I mean? So now let's get to the next one, red. I can't wait to do blue. But anyway, let's get to red. What about these 3 words? Individually, are they the same? Well, let me tell you. Individually, they are all the same. You got holy, holy, and holy. Now, let me teach you some vocabulary because you guys might not know what these words actually mean. So first word is holy. Holy, what does that mean? It means completely, like 100%, okay? This holy means an item of clothing usually, or just something with a lot of holes in it, like little circles, like tears, little holes. I have no clothes in here with holes in it, but like I have a shirt here that I'm drying. If I took a knife and did this with a knife, it would be holy. But now it's not holy. It's normal, okay? And next one is holy. That's like I'm not a religious person, but I believe holy in this case is like spiritual, godly, like Jesus Christ. He's very holy. You know what I mean? Not like this holy, but he is holy religious, so to say. That's not proper grammar, but I'm just trying to show you how to use it. But he's holy, okay? Maybe not trying to be funny, not making fun of Jesus, but actually, when they put Jesus, and I'm not religious, I'm not trying to teach religion here. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, you're teaching religion. I'm not teaching religion. But according to the Bible or something like that, when Jesus was put on when he was put on the cross, they put stakes in his hands. So after that, his hands was holy because there was a hole there and a hole there. Okay. So when his hands were holy, because he was a holy guy, and now he's loved holy by many people. Okay. Now to the next and last one. Are these 2 homophones of each other? Do you guys know this one? Well, I hope you do, because one girl made a mistake with this during a conversation and I had no idea what was going on. But anyway, homophones at all. It's horse and whores. And by the way, these 3 are the same individually and in a sentence. They're the same. It's horse and whores. I remember this one time I was talking with this girl on the phone, Skype. And I was like, I forgot exactly what happened. It's like 3 years ago. But I was like, so what were you doing this weekend? She's like, oh, I was riding the whores. And I was like, damn, what she's doing? She's like, yeah, it was so pretty. Had long hair. And I'm like, wow, damn. Like for 3 minutes, I'm like, this girl is awesome. She just tells me she's riding whores and all that stuff. But no. Whores, this means prostitute. Well, okay, a whore can be a prostitute, or it can be a slang word for a woman who has sex way more than most women do. That can be a whore too, whatever. And horse is the animal. And shit, you ride them. They have long tails that look like hair. They have hair here. So you don't want to confuse horse and whores. You don't want to do that. Same thing with another 2 words. Horror. The word horror. That sounds like horror sometimes too. So let me put horrors here real quick. Now I'm pronouncing the difference for you guys because that's also funny. Horrors. Well, no one really says horrors, but we'll use horrors as an example because usually they just say horror. But we're going to use horrors as an example. So it's horse or horses, whore or whores, horror or horrors. But a lot of people, when they're not good with making the R sound, they'll be like, I like horrors. I love horrors. I'm like, what kind of movie you want to watch? Let's watch horrors. I'm like, you want to watch horrors now? Like, I just met you today, but we can. So, one more time. Horse, horses, whore, horse, whores. Fuck, you see? Oh, God. All right, let's try this again. It's not my fault. It's because of the damn girl. I keep thinking of what she said. It was so funny. All right, let's try again. Horse, horses, whore, whores, horror, whores. Man, this is the funniest lesson ever. But anyway, that's basically it, guys. I can make more episodes on homophones. I have no problem doing that. This will just be the first one. I'm sure I'll make at least 10 more of these before the year is over. I'll try to get to them as much as possible because I want to help you guys work on your pronunciation. And so that's basically it, guys. I'm still here in the Novosibirsk area. If you'd like to invite me for some speaking clubs or something like that, or come to a speaking club of mine, just contact me on my Instagram or my VK. And if you do invite me to one of your clubs or something, remember, I can wear a shirt. I will wear a shirt. It's not a problem. I don't want you to think, we can't have you here without a shirt. I will wear a shirt. This is just for YouTube. And so that's basically it, man. I'm so embarrassed that I messed up horse, horses, whore, whores, horror, horrors. All right? God damn it. I can't believe I messed that up. That was really embarrassing.